The saga continues on the Matthew Judon trade rumors. I thought we were past this. I thought Gerard Mayo and Matthew Judon had said they're moving forward. I know Judon wasn't happy on the contract, but he said he was going to play. But now a latest report from ESPN is showing that the Patriots may not be completely closed off to trading Matthew Judon. I'm your host, Allie Barefoot, and this is Jeremy Fowler with ESPN saying multiple teams have inquired about trading for pass rusher Matthew Judon amid his contract stalemate with the Patriots, per source. Judon is due $6.5 million in the final year of his deal. New England made a contract offer to Judon this summer, which Judon did not accept. We've known that. We knew that New England reached out with an offer that Judon did not think he was worth that. He thought he was worth more. We knew that Judon said, hey, look, I will play, but I never say anything about practice. But now it keeps getting a little bit deeper. The drama continues. Now the Patriots have gotten calls. We're not aware of what teams. We're not sure what the Patriots have said, but we are aware multiple teams are interested in a Matthew Judon trade. If you guys are tired of the Matthew Judon saga and you just want Judon to play ball for the Patriots, type Y for yes, type in for no. I completely understand that he has been frustrated. He's voiced those frustrations, and if anything, this has been actually a very mild hold-in in terms of NFL. But I thought we were past this, but I guess not. Let me know how you guys are feeling in the comment section down below. Because earlier today was day 12 of training camp, and Matthew Judon was in full pads. He was a full participant, and he was showcasing his skills, which he's still explosive, in one-on-one drills. So we know that Judon isn't really holding in anymore. He's actually playing. He's participating. He's coaching on the sidelines in preseason. He's helping. But this is what we know for sure about Matthew Judon. He has not requested a trade from the New England Patriots. Brandon Ayuk has. Hassan Reddick has. Judon has not requested a trade. In fact, he has said he wants to play here. He's been a full participant in practice. He's been showing up with his pads on. He's been giving his all. But he did decline that offer earlier this summer from New England. But that's understandable considering all Judon has said is he wants to be paid what he thinks he is valued. Right now, he is the 27th highest paid edge rusher in the NFL. But we do know that in one day, he walked out of practice twice. So he has shown his frustrations. He has shown that he is fed up with the Patriots, but he keeps coming back because he signed a contract to play this year. But this is better than some situations in the NFL. Like I said, Brandon Ayuk. He has carried this out so long that he has requested a trade. Now, the newest rumors coming out of New York is linebacker Hassan Reddick has now requested a trade. Judon hasn't gone as far as to make it any more dramatic than it needs to be, whereas there are other players out there that are completely willing to pay thousands of dollars in order to leave their team. The recent statement from the New York Jets stating that we have informed Hassan that we will not trade him and that he is expected to be here with his teammates and that he will continue to be fined per the CBA if he does not report. Since the trade discussions back in March, we have been clear, direct, and consistent with our position. Our focus will remain on the guys we have here as we prepare for the regular season. So it is a little bit of a same situation with Matthew Judon, but very, very different. According to ESPN, the Jets were under the impression that Reddick was going to play this year under his current contract. Remember how I said Matthew Judon has not requested a trade? He has not taken it to the lengths that Hassan Reddick has taken it, but the fact that the Jets were aware, under the impression he would be playing this year, that's the part that sounds very, very familiar with the Matthew Judon situation that's happening in New England. Judon has been nothing but out front, nothing but positive, nothing but vocal about wanting to play for the New England Patriots. And he has told them he will play for the Patriots under his contract despite his true feelings about his worth. Matthew Judon, about 8 days ago, said, I got to play. I didn't say nothing about practice, but I got to go out there and play. I got to play the game. I got to go out there and do what I'm contracted and obligated to do so I don't lose no money. So remember how I said same but different? Hassan Reddick is not practicing. Hassan Reddick is paying fines. Hassan Reddick has requested a trade. Matthew Judon is there. He's participating. He's being a leader. He's frustrated, but the man wants to get paid. If an extension is a no-go, you need to capitalize on the trade value that he has right now. That is the most logical thing to do if you do not plan on paying Matthew Judon any more money than he already has. However, they do need to keep Judon, and you better hope he's going to keep his word about playing this year if they want to have a top 10 defense. He is a difference maker. He is what makes the Patriots defense as stellar as it has been. So what the hell is going on? What's the holdup? Gerard Mayo said we're moving forward. Reports have shown that both sides are coming to a close. Now, multiple teams are reaching out to Matthew Judon and the Patriots about a possible trade. It's either extend the man, talk to him, let him know we're not extending you, but we expect you to play, or you trade him. The saga needs to end now. So what do you guys say? Trade Matthew Judon type T for trade type K for keep? I say keep him. Keep him for what he's worth. He had double-digit sacks in the last 2 out of 3 seasons, and he had 4 sacks in 4 games before his injury. Keep him. I think he's got a little bit more left in his tank. But just in case he does play for the Patriots this upcoming season, and you guys do want to see Matthew Judon in full force in Gillette Stadium this season, I need you guys right now to go ahead and download Game Time, create an account, and use promo code CHATSPORTS to get $20 off your first ticket purchase while terms do apply, because we are so close to NFL being fully back. We're actually 9 weeks away from the NBA being back, and we are right now getting into playoff baseball time. So if you guys want to go see the Red Sox, the Patriots, the Celtics, go on ahead and use Game Time for the lowest price guaranteed. I have bought many tickets with Game Time, and I have seen the difference in fees. The number one thing I like about Game Time is that they have no additional fees that are going to cost over $200 that add on to your total. If you guys want, you can see right now where your seats will be, 50-yard line behind the west end zone. Let me know where you guys love to sit, because when you do go to Game Time, you can actually see your view before you buy. So all you guys have to do is download Game Time, create an account, and use promo code CHATSPORTS, CHATSPORTS. That's going to get you $20 off your first purchase while terms do apply. Go on ahead, use Game Time, and try it out for yourself. All right, let's harp into some Matthew Judon details right now. In case you guys forgot, because it feels like this has been going on for so long that I have forgotten the bullet points on why Judon is causing all of this drama, per se. He is entering his final year of a 4-year, $54.5 million contract with the New England Patriots. And this does happen. When players realize that free agency is coming up, not this season, but next, they start to want to get paid for a lot longer. He played 4 games last season, only due to a bicep injury that was season-ending for him. Before that, 12 sacks. Before that, 15 sacks. He was on a roll. But he's currently on a $6.5 million base salary pay. That is what he's going to make this season, with $1 million in bonuses to total $7.5 million. For reference, think of somebody like Nick Bosa. Not comparing the two, but Nick Bosa is set to make over $20 million this season. You can see where Matthew Judon's frustrations are coming from, because he just wants to be paid by the team that he loves. And with a new system all around him, I will repeat this again. I think Matthew Judon has been very mild with his contract negotiations compared to some other NFL players. DeMarcus Covington, the new defensive coordinator, he agrees. Earlier today at practice, he said, he has been the same for us. I always stay out of those conversations, and for us, the defensive staff, he's been Judon. He's been Matt Judon. He's been great in the classroom, great for us on the practice field, and I look at it like this. We all have bad days, right? Unfortunately for him, his bad days are on camera. You know what I mean? Our bad days are behind doors. And he followed up by saying, I got nothing but respect and love for Judon and what he can do/will do for this team, under the impression that he will be playing for the Patriots this season. But I assume that Covington is talking about when he walked out of practice twice in one day. It's frustrating for somebody to tell you your worth. I can only imagine. But Judon's worth goes so much farther than on the stat sheet. We saw him against the Panthers on the sideline coaching O'Shane Ximines with Gerard Mayo, another former defensive player himself, just being a leader, being a captain, being a mentor for a rebuilding young team. That's why you need Judon this year specifically. And these are just a few possible teams that could be interested off the top of my head in Matthew Judon, or could possibly need some help in the edge rushing department. These have not been confirmed. These are just, in my opinion, who could be calling for Matthew Judon. The Chicago Bears, the Detroit Lions. You pair him up, play him opposite of Aiden Hutchinson, you just took a top defense in the NFL and somehow made it better. The Atlanta Falcons, the Seattle Seahawks, the San Francisco 49ers, who may not be a top contender, but because they already have such an elite defense, could definitely try to get something with a Brandon Ayuk, Matthew Judon trade. I always think of Ayuk in a trade scenario, even though he already said he doesn't want to play for the New England Patriots. There are several teams out there that could benefit. You could even throw the Philadelphia Eagles in there with the Hassan Reddick stuff. You can throw the Las Vegas Raiders out there with Max Crosby. There are several teams that could benefit from Matthew Judon. But in my opinion, whether you're going to trade him, extend him, pay him more, waive him, whatever you're going to do, it needs to happen before the season starts. I would like it to happen before preseason is over, but obviously I'm not Elliot Wolf. This needs to be done by week 1. So let's just say there was a trade with maybe one of those teams I just mentioned. What would you want in a Judon trade? Do you want draft picks? Do you want Brandon Ayuk? Do you want a star player, a role player? Let me know in the comment section down below what you want in a Matthew Judon trade if it does happen. And if it does happen, we'll make a video about it right here on Patriots Today by Chat Sports.